It is time for Feed Your Family Tonight with the founder, Mariefiebach. She is joining us this morning here, and yes, it's Valentine's Day. Alison, you excited for this one?
Oh, I love Valentine's Day. I love all the little things that go into it. You're going to show us a special treat that we may spend a lot more, where we could just make it at home.
That's it. Today we're going to do chocolate dipped strawberries, and you can buy them at your local bakery. You can even buy them at your grocery store, but they can be really expensive. And honestly, they're simple to make and they're not expensive. You can get a pound of strawberries that are on sale for like $2 a pound now, and then some chocolate chips and a couple of other key tricks to make them really well. The first thing is you want to prepare your strawberries. You want to wash them and you want to dry them really, really well and have them at room temperature. Cold strawberries will weep and they'll get kind of watery. So you want to have your strawberries washed and at room temperature. And then the next thing you're going to do is just have chocolate chips. And this is just 1 cup of chocolate chips. And to that, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. Now, coconut oil is solid at room temperature, and it's going to help the strawberries have a little bit of a shine and help keep them not too solid, because sometimes that chocolate can get too hard and then it is hard to cling to the strawberries. You're going to melt this in your microwave for a minute, stir it, and then if there's still some chunks, microwave it in 20-second increments until you get it all smooth. And I have some over here that's all ready to go. It's smooth and shiny. If you don't have coconut oil, a vegetable shortening, some other fat that's solid at room temperature would work. I like coconut oil. And then we're going to just take our washed strawberries and we're going to dip them. You just grab them by the stem and you're going to dip them into the chocolate and then lay them on some wax paper that is on a cookie sheet or a cutting board. The big thing is you want to use wax paper rather than parchment paper. They'll peel off a little bit easier, or you could use a Silpat mat. But these are going to dry over the next about hour.
Okay, now I really only like to buy the milk chocolate chips. Are you using semi-sweet, or what would the different kinds of chocolate chips do to this?
Not much. Milk chocolate will totally work. I prefer semi-sweet. You could even use some of those really deep dark chocolate chips. They're all going to be fine. Just make sure that you add a little bit of fat to them to help them stay a little bit supple, and it will have them give a little bit more shine.
Okay.
Then for the white chocolate, I do like using what are called candy melts. And they're not a chocolate, they're a candy product that have sugar and a little bit of milk powder in them, and they work really well. And when you do that, you're gonna melt those in the microwave as well and then put them into a Ziploc baggie. But this is really important. If you take your scissors and cut the corner off of the baggie before you put the candy melted in here, you're going to get a much cleaner hole. I've tried this many times and I've learned from experience that if you cut the hole first, you're going to get a better hole. And then you can just squeeze it out, and you're just going to slightly drizzle it over, back and forth over the chocolate dipped strawberries to make them extra pretty. And again, this is an extra step that you don't have to do, but I think it makes them just look extra special, and it only takes a few seconds more.
It does. It does. It adds so much to it. You got your own little piping bag there.
It is, and it's just a snack size Ziploc baggie, and you don't need very much, just a tablespoon or 2 of these white chocolate melts. You're not using very much of it. And this is just something fun. You can do it with your kids. They can help dip the strawberries, or do it for your sweetheart. But I find that it's just really fun and simple and a lot less expensive than buying them pre-made in the store. The recipe's on my website at feedyourfamilytonight.com. And if you have any questions, always join me in the Feed Your Family Tonight Facebook group. I'm in there helping. We had some questions yesterday about how to do pinto beans, and there was a lot of great suggestions from the members of the community. We're all here to help you, so check us out there at Facebook as well.
Marie, thank you so much. Shane, what do you think?
This is the most romantic segment of all time. Thank you very much. I sure appreciate it. It's absolutely delicious. The chocolate even stays on, kind of like bonded better. I don't know if it's the oil or what, but man, it's great, and it just melts in your mouth. So thank you, Marie. Very well done.
Oh, thank you. We'll see you next week.
We'll be right back after this. Keep it here.
That is so